Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your February 2020 monthly reading. February, yes, out of January into February. Let me put my coffee down. Okay, so Virgo, let's jump right in here to your reading and see what Spirit has for you this month of February. The very first card out from the Divine pulled out the Star Child card. This is really, really nice energy because the Star Child card talks about your inborn abilities, your natural talents. It's about your innate wisdom, okay? This card talks about embracing new adventures or new opportunities that are coming in and having an open mind about everything. So it seems like this month is going to be all about you using your tools, right? Your manifestation tools, and your wisdom, right? Like I said, your wisdom, your abilities to create something cool, right? Something awesome, something great. That's what we want. To have this card come out as the overall energy is not a card of, hey, you need to know. It's a card of, you have these innate abilities, these talents. You have this wisdom. And it's, again, just being open-minded to the new adventures that will come in or the new opportunities. So it's a really nice overall energy for the month. Very nice. Now, the tarot, very first card out of the tarot, we love it, right? The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is such a positive card. Okay, so this is about, bliss and happiness and harmony in the home, all of these wonderful things where you might be in that position right now. Things might be feeling really, really good, or they are in February. But even more so, this card is talking about following your heart's passions, trusting your intuition. So because it came out with the Star Child, Spirit is saying, there's probably going to be change, not change in your blissfulness, unless you're coming out of a state of sadness into blissfulness, but more so about taking action and doing things that your heart desires. And when decisions need to come up, you want to trust your intuition on what to say yes to, what to say no to, right? So it's a really great first card to have come out because, again, it's so positive. Then following that, you have the Six of Cups. Excuse me, my voice is a little trying to clear it here. You have the Six of Cups. This is, I love this. This is being carefree. Okay, so again, having that open mind, being open to new adventures this month and new opportunities. This is all about having harmonious relationships. Okay, so whether that's everybody always wants to go to romantic with that, but that could be. But it's all relationships, right? Work relationships, relationships that you have with your family, with friends, whatever it might be. It's all relationships, okay? So very, I don't know Spirit, how do you want me to say this? Lightheartedness with purpose. That's why I keep getting lightheartedness with purpose. So knowing that opportunities are coming in, right? That new adventures are coming in, but not being so serious about it. Just knowing that inner wisdom that things will turn out well. So that's an unusual way to say it, right? Carefree but with purpose. I love that. Be carefree but with purpose. I like it. Then Virgo, you have the Five of Swords in reverse. I do like to see this card in reverse. This is there may have been conflict, right? The last week, the last month, the last year. Time frames are going to be different for everyone. There's a lot of you out there. But this is you ready to walk away from the conflict, whatever that may be, with others, within yourself, inner conflict, and you're ready for a change. So it looks like just with these first three cards out, there is a change coming. And the only thing constant is change, right? So change is good. And it's good change. I don't feel anything, bad with this cards with these cards so far, right? This is all good. Good change is coming. And then you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Again, a really nice card to see in reverse, because this is you recovering from difficult times. Because it's Pentacles, it could definitely talk about money situations, right? And it's that's ending, okay? And it's making space for this recovery to come in. And again, this could be, maybe you lost a job, you're getting a new job, just examples of that. There's just you're recovering from that feeling of lack, and maybe that physical lack, right? Physical lack of money. And I do love here that you have two fives in reverse, and fives are about change. So it looks like there's a big change that will come in for you. Again, a new adventure, a new opportunity this month. Part of that, and I've seen this a lot, and I've seen it since December, and it continues to happen, and it's a good thing, is you have the Devil in reverse, right? And the Devil in reverse is about releasing those limited beliefs, right? This, I'm not good enough, I can't, I'll never make any money, just all of those really negative thoughts, okay? So it's about releasing the negative thoughts that hold us back, because they do, right? Whatever our thoughts are. I just had a conversation with a personal client yesterday, as a matter of fact, about how our thoughts are so much more powerful than we give them credit for. Our thoughts create our reality. Boom, period, done. I don't have a better way to say it. They do. I know from experience of my own. And when you are in that negative thought pattern that, oh, I'll never be able to do this. Oh, this is never going to happen for me. Oh, I'm not smart enough, good enough. I'll never get that job. Excuse me. Well, all that does is create more of that. It literally creates more of that in our physical reality. So when we change our thought process, right, and we start saying only good things, right? I am smart enough. Oh, that job will happen for me. Oh, this and this. Then things start changing, and they in a big way, okay? In a big way. Now, releasing negative beliefs is not something that happens necessarily overnight. There can be a big shift, but those negative thoughts will still creep in every once in a while. So I'm not surprised that we're seeing this card, kind of repetitively over the last few months, right? Because it's a process. However, I feel like you're really, really getting to a very good point for most of you, right? This is a general reading. You are getting to that point where, yes, I've been retraining my brain. I've been retraining my thought process. And I'm really looking at the silver lining in every situation. And I am asking and telling and manifesting abundance in my life, love, money, whatever it might be, right? I know that I will be successful, right? Things like that. I am good enough. Because the next card out for you, Virgo, is the Fool. It's making space for that new adventure or new opportunity. So it looks like for February, there will be, for some of you, multiple, right? New opportunities coming in, new adventures coming in. It's a new beginning. It's an absolute new beginning here. So new beginnings can be huge life-changing beginnings. They can be smaller beginnings, right? And it's not really small to a lot of people, but like a pay raise, that would be a new beginning because it's a new form of money, more money coming in. But for a lot of you, it could be really, really big. So that's nice. Big change coming this month. The fives, moving on, changing your thought pattern, right? I mean, it's really, really nice here. following your heart. Some of you are going to literally follow your dreams, right? Step into taking the steps to manifest those dreams. This is what I want to do for a living. This is the type of person I want in my life romantically, whatever it might be for you. Okay? You're following your heart and you're being there. That's where the carefree comes in. Okay, so Spirit's tying it together even more for me. You're doing the things you need to do, but you're not dwelling out. You're not like, with your nose in a book studying. You're like, okay, the universe brings me what I want. I can be carefree. I don't have to concentrate on it, as far as like, I don't know, have it be your main thought all the time. You're just carefree about it, right? I know the universe will provide. I'm happy. I'm blissful. The universe brings me more. There's more than enough for everybody. It's just not hard for you to do, right? It's not hard. Okay, so after the Fool, I love this. You have the Two of Cups. That's a divine partnership coming in. So this new adventure, right? This new opportunity that will come in brings in a divine partnership. Now, yes, could that be romantic? Yeah. So a lot of you, maybe you're, looking for that romantic love. Absolutely. And that will come in for you. You'll meet somebody new. You'll, just have a connection with them right off the bat. However, that is just a few of you. Most of you who are watching, this is not about that romantic relationship. This is about a partnership in, maybe you start your own business and you have a partner in that. Okay. You're going on an adventure, right? And you meet, or you already have perhaps the right person in your life to go on that adventure with. Okay, so there's divine partnership coming in. And this very well could be, because we're talking about following your intuition and your heart, right? This very well could be a divine partnership with the universe, being in alignment with your guides, your angels, and your ancestors. Okay? Now you have, Virgo, you have the Ten of Wands in reverse. And this is you. This is you laying down the burdens, okay? Things that maybe you've made yourself responsible for, but that you don't need to. And I know that sounds weird, because we should take responsibility for our own actions and those kind of things. But this is things like, give me an example, Spirit. It's like burdens that you're taking on responsibilities of other people as a favor. Like you do something for someone every week or daily, and you're more than happy to help them, but now it's becoming too much. You don't have time for you, right? So you're looking at these people and saying, hey, I really have enjoyed helping you out here. However, at this point, I can't do that for you at this time. Like I can't walk your dog for you anymore, whatever it might be, right? Because you're clearing space. And it could be some of your own burdens, some things that you feel like you have to do, and oh yeah, that's a lot of it. For a lot of you, it's your own things that you felt like you've had to do, but you really don't, right? Like, okay, simple example. Oh, I really have to, do those dishes today, right? No, you really don't, right? So yeah, it's a lot of things that you've put on yourself, Virgo, that you really felt like, oh, I'm the only one who can get these things done. And you're releasing that, and it makes space for this, again, the new adventures, the new opportunities, right? It frees up the space. So I love that you have all these cards here that are talking about, moving on, recovery, letting go, releasing limiting beliefs. I mean, that's a big thing to have all those cards in the one reading for the month. And it's just literally, I can feel right now, it's like I can feel from my heart space, right? Green, the heart space. I can feel my heart space expanding and pushing away the things that do not serve my highest good. And that's what you're doing this month. You're pushing away. You're leading from your heart space, absolutely leading from your heart space. And it's physically and mentally just pushing away, right? That lack and those burdens and those limiting beliefs. And your bubble, if you will, right? Your bubble is getting bigger. And I have the chills. So this is spirit saying, yeah, drive this home. And your bubble's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's opening up the space for the good, right? So you're surrounding yourself with the good, allowing the good to come in, because it's like a force field. You're just pushing all the things that do not serve you out of the way. It's really beautiful. Really, Virgo, it's very beautiful. Now, we have next is the Mother of Swords. This is a carefree month for you in that aspect, but remember I said carefree with purpose. There's clarity with the Mother of Swords, okay? The swords are about having that clarity, and she is no nonsense, right? She is just no nonsense. She is very clear on her thoughts. She knows what to do, how to do it. There's no fluff around this, okay? There's just, no, this is what I need to do. And I love it because even though she is just very much, okay, for lack of a better term, sorry, she's a bitch, okay? But in the positive way. Like, she's like, move, I have things to do. She is the ultimate, let's get to from A to B in the straightest, shortest path, right? That's really how she is. And this energy, though, there's something different about it, though, for you. Yes, you have that, but you're not being a bitch about it. If you're male or female, it doesn't matter. It's all about the energy of card. Like, you are being clear, having that clear space, that clear mind, but you're not being cold-hearted about it. You are just, I don't know how else to explain this. Spirit, help me out. Okay, now I get it. Okay, so there's a lot of Irish proverbs out there, right? And one of them, and I'm sure I'm going, I shouldn't butcher it up. I grew up with this my whole life, but it's something about, an Irishman will tell you to go to hell. However, in the way that he does it, it will make you look forward to the trip. Okay. And I grew up with all these Irish proverbs, so you'd think I would know it by heart. But you get what I'm saying? Like, you make it enjoyable for you to push those things out of your way, whether that's thoughts, whether that's people, situations, okay? So you're like, you're persuasive. You're like, yes, you can go to hell. However, you are going to enjoy this trip so much. You're going to love it. I mean, it's so funny. Oh my goodness, that cracks me up. So that's kind of the energy. Kind of like that energy of when you do tell someone to go to hell, but you do it in such a eloquent, witty, smart way that they walk away smiling, and then a day later they're like, wait, did they just tell me to go to hell? Like, they don't even, you know what I mean? It's quite, see, Spirit has such a great sense of humor. I love it. So that's kind of that energy, right? You're clearing this space, and you're doing it in a very, very witty way. I love that. That has never come out. Not like that. Then Virgo, and this does not surprise me. You're Virgo. You're witty as could be. So that does not surprise me at all. Words are your power, right, Virgo? Virgo knows how to use those words. Absolutely. Very witty. Then you have the Mother of Wands. So you have two queen energy, because the mothers are queens. So this is all about you being very unafraid to speak your truth, right? This month you're like, this is how it is. I'm embracing these new adventures and opportunities. I have many talents. I have much wisdom, and I am going to use that, as you should. These are your abilities. So this this new opportunity or adventure is really going to be all about what you are naturally talented in. So some of you can be leaving a job to, open your own business because you are very talented in some area, right? And it's time to share that with the world, right? So it's going to be different for all of you, Virgo, but again, this is unafraid to speak your truth. You don't care what anybody else thinks, right? I said this because one of the other signs had the Mother of Wands in their reading too, and I said something like, this snake is not afraid of anybody or anything, right? This snake is like, right? You do not bother me. I am not afraid of you, right? She speaks her truth, regardless of, again, what anything or anybody thinks. It's really nice. And because you're coming into this space, right? You're coming into this space this month about, following your heart, what it is that you want to do, trusting your intuition, knowing your talents, knowing your inner wisdom, right? You make this space, this positive space, pushing out, right, from your heart space, pushing out. You make this positive space for the Ace of Pentacles to come in. Now, the aces are all about the divine handing you or gifting you an opportunity, right? Handing you an opportunity, gifting something to you. Okay, so this is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new career or a new financial opportunity coming in. And it's all based around your heart space, something you really love, something you really love to do, something you're very passionate about, right? So again, that can be so many things. That can be a complete change of a career. It's a new adventure. It could be moving to start a new job, right? I mean, we did talk a little bit about love, but I don't feel like that's for most of you. This is all about Virgo and Virgo's opportunities and Virgo's talents and Virgo's wisdom and having this open mind. It might be something completely out of the blue that you don't even associate with your talents, right? You have this opportunity and you don't necessarily see how your inborn abilities will make you successful. So you have to have that open mind. But your intuition will let you know, right? Your intuition will let you know, is this the path for me? So much so that you have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So you're completely in alignment, right? With your soul's purpose this month. You really are recognizing, again, I keep saying it, but your own talents and what you want. Again, no fluff. You know what you want, right? And you're passionate about it, and you will speak up about it. So again, you are in alignment, and there's this financial or career opportunity that is coming in, or multiple, right? There could be multiple opportunities coming in. Maybe a promotion, again, you're approached by somebody else. Maybe you have your resume out there and you get a lot of offers, but it's almost like, Spirit's like, it's almost like you have these opportunities, right? A couple of them come back and they want to hire you. And the one that you would normally go for, you're like, that's the one I should do. This is what I do. But there's this other one. And you're like, that one is different. That's a new adventure. And you're kind of drawn to that one. And normally you wouldn't be, right? And you're drawn to that one. And your intuition is saying, go for that one, go for that one. And then you do, and it explodes with positivity. And you're like, wow, this is so awesome, because this is something that I'm doing from my heart. You really believe in the organization, right? Some of you may go work for nonprofits that you really love, the meaning behind it, the cause behind it. I'm getting that too. But yeah, you're really in alignment with that. So there is a new adventure for you guys, right? You have the Fool, and that, and this seems to be about how you're going to bring, your money in, right? Because we need money to survive and it's just energy, right? But it feels like it's going to be a totally different avenue for you, okay? A totally different avenue. But it's something that fills your heart and it uses your abilities and your wisdom and you're really good at it. But it might be something completely different than what you've normally done. Actually, it very well could be something different than you normally do because a lot of us have jobs just to bring in that paycheck, right? I just need a job, to bring in that paycheck, and you don't have it. You might be good at it. You might show up to work every day. You might, work really hard, but it's not anything that fulfills your heart. You're just doing a job. That's why a career and a job are so different, right? So a lot of you are stepping out of jobs into careers this month. Very nice. Bottom of the deck, you have the Daughter of Swords. Yes, yes. See, because this is all about learning new things and taking the next step. So you're taking the next step in your life path with this new journey. And yeah, you will have to learn some new things because you're going from, again, a job to a career. And even when we change jobs, there's new things to learn, even if it's in our same line of work, right? Because every company will do it differently. However, this is you learning new positive things. And again, I keep going back to that heart space. This is something that you are that really aligns with your values. Okay? It really aligns with your values. Now, Spirit also brought out the Forbearance card. I do love this. Do not be deterred by the thorn amidst I can't talk, the roses. This is having that open mind. Okay, this is don't be narrow-minded. Okay, because if you using their metaphor, if you are going by a bush of roses to smell them and you scrape your leg on the thorns, your first reaction is, oh, that's horrible and bad roses, right? Bad roses, right? And then you miss the actual roses, and all you're thinking about is that thorn hurt me. Don't let that happen, right? Be open-minded to everything, right? Be open-minded. Don't worry about the thorns. Look at the rose. And then I love this, right? They gave you the journey card, right? The Fool, the journey card. Branch out to... I'm sorry, Virgo. I didn't realize what it said underneath. Branch out to new worlds. What were we just talking about? This is like those opportunities, and you're going to go for one that your intuition's going to pull you there, and you're going to be like, I don't know, this is so different, but it's going to fill your heart space. New worlds. It's perfect. And look at this. The Divine pulled out the last card is money will be coming to you. This is a new opportunity. It brings more money in. Absolutely, right? Financial opportunity with that Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So this brings more abundance into your life. It's very cool, guys. It's very cool. I love to see when people can get out of a job, right? Just working to get the money into a career, something they absolutely love to do. And again, a career can be your own business. A lot of you might be starting or stepping into doing your own business, right? That is a career. So this looks really good for February, guys. Really good, okay? Let me know in the comments how this resonates with you. I read each and every one. Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. That lets YouTube know that this is of value to you. And don't forget to click the little bell. That bell notifies you of when Spirit and I upload a new video. All right, so blessings to you, Virgo. Looks like February is going to be good.